Hey, where you guys going? It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a Twitter, man. It's Elon. What's going on, guys? It says hundreds of employees say no to being part of Elon Musk extremely hardcore Twitter. Musk gave Twitter staff a deadline to say if they are staying for his cultural reset of the company. And right on deadline, the farewell emoji started pouring into Twitter's Slack. So this article here, hundreds of Twitter remaining employees have resigned ahead of Elon Musk's extremely hardcore cultural reset of the company, according to internal Slack messages seen by The Verge and employee tweets. The fresh purge of Twitter's ranks comes after Musk recently fired dozens of employees who criticized or mocked him in tweets and internal messages. Musk then set a deadline of 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday for all employees to respond yes on a Google form if they want to stay for what he is calling Twitter 2.0. Otherwise, today would be their final day of work and they would receive a severance package. After the deadline hit, hundreds of employees quickly started posting farewell messages and salute emojis in Twitter Slack, announcing that they had said no to Musk's ultimatum. I'm not pressing a button, one departing employee posted in Slack. My watch ends with Twitter 1.0. I do not wish to be part of Twitter 2.0. Twitter had roughly 2,900 remaining employees before the deadline Thursday, thanks to Musk unceremoniously laying off about half of the 7,500-person workforce when he took over, and the resignations that followed. Remaining and departing Twitter employees told The Verge that, given the scale of the resignations this week, they expect the platform to start breaking soon. One said that they've watched legendary engineers and others they look up to leave one by one. It feels like all the people who made this place incredible are leaving, the Twitter staffer said. It will be extremely hard for Twitter to recover from here, no matter how hardcore the people who remain try to be. So I want to skip on down here. In a tweet Thursday evening, Musk said the best people are staying. So I'm not super worried. Let me mention this. Several members of Twitter's command center team, a group of engineers that is on call 24/7 and act as the clearinghouse for problems internally, also tweeted about the departures. If they go down, there is no one to call when the SHIT breaks, said a person familiar with how the team operates. The team that manages Twitter API for developers has also been severely gutted. Now, so this here to catch a falling knife, or they're leaving Twitter, saving their lives, their business lives. Listen, everything is done by design, okay? Everything is done by design. And let me mention this. So these people got a package. Hooray, hooray. Good for them. Got a package. Understand this. It's by design. Now, some people, if you get fired, you may quit a job. You may get fired and get a package and get unemployment. Case in point, it's been about maybe about 3.5 weeks ago. A friend of mine called me and said one of the young ones in the family went to work, called him into, I guess, a conference room and said, hey, you can go ahead and quit or you're going to be fired. Now, if you go ahead and quit, and just go ahead and just, write up on a paper and sign your name, put in the tray here, just, scribble out, that you quit and sign your name. If you go ahead and quit, they said, we might be able to find you a new job in this organization within 2 weeks. Other than that, you will be fired. And if a new job comes, we're not going to call you back. Now, this is not a temp agency. It's not a temp agency. And I said to my friend, I said, you do see what's going on here, don't you? I said, listen, they're telling people to go ahead and quit or we're going to fire you. And some people are saying, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to go ahead. No, I'm going to go ahead and quit. With only verbal, and don't forget, it didn't say they will, it said they might. We might call you back within 2 weeks. And they're young. Some people that were young in her group, they were saying, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and quit. And then they can call me back in 2 weeks. You're not listening. First of all, you don't have anything in writing. They said, if you go ahead and quit, we might call you back with another position in 2 weeks. Other than that, you're going to be fired. So I told my friend, what they're doing, it sounds like to me, they're covering their backs. They're saying might. There's no guarantee if you quit right now, they're going to find you a job. They might. I said, well, what is guaranteed? If you go ahead and quit and put on a sheet of paper and you sign your name, what is guaranteed is that guess what? You won't get the unemployment. So what happens if you go ahead and quit, you put it on the paper and you sign your name, and then you wait 2 weeks and there's no phone call? Let me guess, they're going to hit you with you. Well, we're still working on it. Well, we said May, it's no guarantee. We'll get back with you. And then you look up and it's week after week after week. They haven't called you back. Peep game. I said, oh, and by the way, they weren't getting a severance package either. There was no severance package. I said, by the way, there's no severance package. If you quit, you can't get unemployment. They're going to use the same sheet of paper to not pay the unemployment, which is not free. They take the money out of your paycheck. So I said, if it was me, they would have to fire me. I'm not going for the okie doke. Not going for it. Companies are very savvy. So this here, I'm assuming they're getting some nice packages. I've heard about some of the IT packages. Wow. Some nice packages. Spend wisely. Handle your money wisely. And the fact that they're getting a severance package, of course, they won't get the, unemployment. But companies are very savvy. Very savvy. You might say, well, listen. I went ahead and took the package. I can't find anything. I want to file for unemployment. And it's kind of a weird system. I can't really explain it, but it's something about some kind of quarter that I've heard about. I've seen a person get the package and get the unemployment. Oh, yeah. I told you about it. Going to Dubai. Going to Spain. Got the package and got the unemployment. The unemployment ended, and so did the package. The package money was gone. And there was no money, hardly any money coming in, because the spouse didn't make that much. So note to self, this is different. They're getting a severance package. They've been making good money. I'm sure I'm assuming it's going to be quite a generous package. But yeah, some people got the package and the unemployment. And it depends on what the numbers are looking like. Hey, I might take the package too. But if you're on a regular job, they're not offering you a package and they come, but we need you to quit or we're going to fire you. You might want to let them fire you. Because that way you can at least try and get the unemployment. If you put the writing that you quit, it's a wrap. We already know before in closing that Amazon laying off people. I told you yesterday, which was the 17th of November, 11/17/22. That Amazon was laying out further by offering buyouts. So we had the layoffs. Now they're doing buyouts by offering severance packages. Today, November 18th, 2022, guess what? Amazon has already announced they're going to have further layoffs in 2023. Yeah. So already had layoffs. Yesterday, on November 17th of this year, 2022, they said they were offering buyouts, severance packages will buy you out of your position. Now today, a day later, on the 18th of November, they're saying what? They're anticipating for the layoffs in 2023. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in control of your finances, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe a good time to start. So these people that's saying no, I'm sure they've probably got some generous packages. I hope so for them. Watch how you move. And when it comes to financial moves, move wisely. Thanks for watching. Simply Said here on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts. And I'm out. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share.